Okay, in this video, we're going to run over a new AI model that everyone is actually talking about right now. A lot of people are saying this is the best AI model on the market, and it is actually free at the time of making this video, at least for a certain amount of tokens. So that model is actually Gemini EXP1206. It's from Google. And previously, any Google products that they have released from Gemini specifically have not been too great, in my opinion, compared to the others. But again, now people are saying this is the best on the market. So what I wanted to do was test this and something that I use on a daily basis actually within my job. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm actually a media buyer and I do a lot of digital marketing as well. And I use AI specifically to help me write copy, or to even write the copy and bounce back ideas and then use that to iterate through different ideas. I don't use it just specifically to write direct copy and paste it. It's more about the idea generation. And for that, at the moment, my go-to is actually OpenAI's GPT 4.0 or 4.0, I think it's called at the moment, which is the latest one, right? They've now just released a newer one, but it's really expensive at $200 a month. But the one that I use on a daily basis is 4.0. So what I want to do is I want to test the new Gemini model that I mentioned against the ChatGPT model that I mentioned. And we're going to do that using a test. So let's get into that in this screen share now. So as you can see on the screen here, we're putting Gemini EXP1206 from Google against GPT's 4.0, which again comes from OpenAI. And how we're going to test this is we're basically going to find a website and a product. I've just picked a random product that I found off of Google, and we're going to give the models that product, and then we're going to get it to go to the website and extract information about the product. And then we're going to get it to write ad copy, and we're going to see how each one performs. So again, apparently Gemini is outperforming any other model at the moment. This was just released December the 6th, 2024, as you can see. So that's like 4 days ago from the time of making this video. And again, it's in experimental mode, which means this EXP. So if you want to get access to this, all you do is head over to aistudio.google.com. And you can go to app, and then it will bring you to this studio. On the right hand side here, just head to model, and you will see the model here and the drop down. Just choose that, and then you will get access to that. For ChatGPT, we're using GPT 4.0, like I mentioned, and we're going to compare the two of these. So let's go back to the document here. So the first part of the test, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give it a web search for a product that I found. It's just this product here called Hey Chick. It's a Sydney brand. I think they just sell women's clothing specifically. So I'm going to give it this product, and I'm going to tell it to tell me what it sees. So if we jump back here, we're going to give it each model the same product link and get it to search the web and then return what it finds from that search. So this is the same thing that I'm going to give it. I want to know more about this product. Can you please tell me what you find on the page? And then I'm just going to give it the link. And then for each one of these, I'm going to give it a ranking and see how it does. Now, I've actually not tested this yet, so I'm interested to see how it goes. So let's start with ChatGPT. So we'll paste in the prompt here, and then I'll just grab the link from the website and jump back over and paste that in here. And then what I'm going to do is just copy this, and then I'm going to let it do its thing. So let's see what GPT comes back with. While we are waiting on that one, let's jump over to Google's AI Studio here and do the same thing. So down the bottom here, just going to paste that in, and then we're going to hit run. And then let's see what this one comes back with as well. Okay, and that one started. So let's go back over to ChatGPT and see what it's found. So it's got as the name, the Kalinda Orange Abstract Rit Rack Maxi Dress Hey Chick. Just gave us a bit about here as a vibrant and breezy summer dress designed to capture carefree spirit of the reason. So some good information. It's got the price here, which is good. This dress is priced at $9.95 AUD. Please note that this is a pre-order item. Okay, we'll check that in a second just to see if that's accurate. With an estimated shipping time of 2 business days, also some good information. For international orders, it's recommended to place separate orders to receive in stock first. Okay. The Calendar collection also offers their styles in vibrant print, including tiered maxi dress, button-down maxi dress. For more information or to make a purchase, please visit. Okay, so that's gave us that information, a link to the dress. Now let's just double check some things in a second when we want to compare the two of these. So let's jump back over to Gemini. And Gemini has gave us a lot more with the looks of it. So the link you provided leads to a product page on the Hey Chick website for Calendar Orange Abstract Rick Rack Maxi Dress. Here's a breakdown of the information. So it's just giving us the information from the page. Okay, the name, perfect, brand, as it's on their website, of course. It's gave us the same price, which is good. Description, it looks like it's actually just pulled this from the product page. So we'll check that in a second. It's actually gave us a length, also some good information. Size options, the dress is available in various sizes, shown by a drop-down menu. Availability, you can adjust the cart. Oh, so this one actually says it's currently in stock. ChatGPT said that it's on pre-order, so we'll check that in a second. Reviews, 5 out of 5 with 3 reviews in total. This is also some good information. If, for example, you're doing some research for a client, if you can get this information back from an AI, it's basically acting almost similar to an API where it's extracting information from the page. If it's accurate, we'll check in a second. So the website features also some cool stuff. It's basically showing you can switch to the different currencies, navigation, payment, interest-free payment options. This is also some really good information compared to GPT. Like, this is really good if I was doing client research, specifically when I'm working with a new client and I want to look at their competitors. It's always good to see, are they running things like Afterpay, for example, because that might just be the one thing that separates your client from maybe one of their competitors. Because they offer this payment plan, more people will convert on their website. Call to action, add to cart, simple. There are links to reviews, size guides shown. Okay, perfect. Marketing promotion, Google Shopping. The URL includes parameters, including the product is listed in Google Shopping. That's very good because I actually, like I said, I got this information by Googling just e-commerce clothing, and then I found this brand, and it knows that from the link that I got, it can tell it's part of a PMAX campaign. Again, really good information. Campaign details. The URL further reveals details about the specific Google Ads campaign. Like, this is, again, very, very good. I imagine if I was to dive deeper into this and use this and basically go back and forward rather than just using one prompt, I imagine like I could get some really good information from this one. I could probably get some good information from GPT as well if I was to go back and forward, but just from the initial get-go, this is miles better in my opinion. So in summary, the page presents a detailed description of a vibrant orange maxi dress with rickrack trim available. Okay, so very, very good information. So let's give them a ranking and we'll check some of the stuff before we do that. So information looks all the same. So one of the key things that I remember from GPTs, it did say it's on pre-order. Please note that it is a pre-order item with an estimated shipping time of 2 business days. I guess in 2 business days does not mean pre-order. It just means it's shipping in 2 business days. So let's check. Sorry, this one. So expected in 2 days, Christmas. It looks like I can order this right now. It doesn't look like there's any information about pre-order, information for pre-order. Oh, sorry. If an item is listed in pre-order, then it is not currently in stock, sorry. So I think it's just giving you this information on this website, and maybe GPT has picked up on this and thought that this is on pre-order when really it's not at the moment. So yeah, this actually looks like GPT could be wrong. Okay, something else interesting I've noticed here. 5 stars on 2 reviews. I'm sure Gemini said 3 reviews. Let's have a look. Reviews, 5 stars out of 5 with 3 reviews in total. So that's wrong as well. Sorry, let's see. Yeah, it's only 2 reviews. So that's inaccurate. I don't know why it's pulled out 3. But again, that's quite interesting that it's got that wrong. So Gemini has also made a mistake there. And let's jump back to ChatGPT. We'll see if there was anything else. Pre-order with an estimated shipping time of 2 business days. That's correct. It says that on here. Let's check if this one says shipping time. Size, availability. This one says it's currently in stock. Currency, navigation. Doesn't look like we've got any shipping time on here. Let's have a look. Marketing. Interesting. I don't believe there is any shipping time on this one. I thought it would have got that, to be honest. So I would say right now, although this has gave us more information, both of them are kind of missing some key things. And both of them have made a mistake as well, which is interesting. So let's jump back to our ranking score here and just give them a rank. So we're going to do basically 3 rankings: accuracy, detail, and useful. How useful is it? So we're doing these out of 10. So for Gemini, after this test, in terms of the accuracy, it made a mistake on the Gemini made a mistake on the reviews, which again could be important in some cases. So let's actually give this I would say accuracy maybe an 8 out of 10. And for GPT, I think I would also give this an 8 out of 10 for accuracy. It did make a mistake, but there was also some other information which was good in there, like the shipping time and stuff. Now, in terms of detail, in my opinion, this is a lot more detailed than the GPT. GPT is quite short, actually, and to the point and concise. So I would say this one gets a 9, and GPT probably gets like let's say a 6. So detail, I would say 9, and GPT is a 6. And remember, everything that we're doing here is just off of an initial prompt. You could go a lot further by asking it more questions, asking it to double check things, etc. And it could speed up your overall workflow. So we're just working off an initial prompt here. Now, usefulness, I would say Gemini, again, it's gave us some really good information. It's even gave me some more stuff to work with that I never thought of, like is it running Google ads, for example. So I would say this one gets a 9, and I would say GPT was not too bad, but I would give it a 7 overall. So after the first test of basically just searching the website, it looks like Gemini is doing a lot better so far. So let's go to the next slide. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask it to write us some ads. Okay, so in the second test, what we're going to do is we're going to get the models to write us some Facebook ad copy. Again, this is something I do every day in my job. I don't just give it a prompt like this and then take the ad copy. I always iterate, add my own spin on it. Over the years, I've learned to copyright quite well. So I can always just take what the models give me, even see some of the ideas that it's presenting, and then take that and put a spin on top of what they're already showing me. So here's what we're going to do. Here we're going to get the models to write some Facebook ad copy. This will be basic, and we will give a score of the results again. On the right hand side here, you can see the prompt that we're going to give each one of these. So using the information you extracted, please write me some concise, catchy Facebook ad copy for the product. Please write the copy with the target audience in mind. Make it as good as possible. Again, very simple prompt, but we're going to do this and then we're going to rank each one. So let's copy this prompt. First, let's start with ChatGPT like we've done before. And then I'm going to paste that. And while that's working, let's go back over to Gemini. Going to paste that in, and then we're going to click run. So let's go over to ChatGPT first. So GPT has started writing, and it's actually writing 3 different variations from the looks of it. And this just off the top view here actually looks not too bad. I've not read any of it yet, but in terms of like the emojis and stuff, bullet points, etc., it looks not too bad. We'll compare it again to the product page. And then let's jump back over to Gemini and just see what this has done so far. So user model. Okay, here is some concise copy. So it's gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gave me 5 pieces of ad copy. And we will read them in a second. So let's start with ChatGPT and read through them. So ad copy 1, brighten up your summer wardrobe. Meet the Kalinda Orange Abstract Rickrack Maxi Dress, a vibrant splash of tropical vibes with its playful rickrack details, breezy design and comfy sheared back, I think that is, or shared back. It's perfect for sunlit days or balmy nights. Oh, and yes, it has pockets. Pre-order now. Okay, so it's made a mistake here, obviously. For just $19.95 AUD, sorry, $99.95, and be the first to rock this stunning look. Limited availability, don't miss out. Okay, that's not too bad for the first one. Let's have a quick look at the second one here. Style made simple, comfort guaranteed. Okay, so it's focusing on some of the benefits here with the second ad copy. Turn heads this summer with the Kalinda maxi dress, a dreamy blend of orange, red and pink ocean spar prints. Let's just have a quick look. So it's basically got this color scheme, which is good. Again, it's probably taking it from here though, but not too bad. Okay, square neckline with rickrack trim. Stretchy shard back for all day comfort, pockets for your essentials or just looking cute. It's a nice little touch there. Your next favourite dress is here for $99.95. Pre-order now. Again, it's wrong, but this something like this could be very easily corrected, right? It doesn't. It's not like it's a huge deal. You can just tell it and it'll quickly fire it back. Shop here, link to product, and let's look quickly at the last one here. So tropical vibes, effortless style. Step into the summer with the Kalinda maxi dress designed to make you feel radiant and confident. From its playful rickrack accents to its vibrant tropical print, it's the perfect pick for any occasion. Now available. Okay, don't wait. This format looks a bit off in my opinion. Like if you were to see this in an ad, it would look a bit cluttered. So this one is not too great. Overall, I would say done not too bad. Even like the format, this one looks a bit off. And then this one looks a bit more like modern copy, I would write. I think there's maybe too many emojis and stuff on here. In terms of the information, again, it's not too bad. It's quite good. So yeah, overall for ChatGPT, on the initial prompt like this, I would say it's actually not too bad at all. And I could use this. I would just obviously start iterating through it. And yep, and then I could refine it as we go. Let's look over on Gemini now. So option 1, here is some concise copy. So it's gave us focus and style and trend. So that's quite cool that it's gave us something to focus on. Headline. It's also gave us a headline, which is nice. Now, one thing obviously we've noticed here is the formatting is not as similar as ChatGPT. I think with GPT, it's a lot more readable. It formats it with bullets and stuff. But again, this one's actually experimental mode at the moment. And I imagine it says structured output. I wonder if there's a way to change this. I've not really looked into it at the moment. But for now, it's kind of just squeezed together. So the body, this summer's must-have dress is here. And it's capitalized that, which is something we test on some clients' ad copy. Our Kalinda Orange Abstract Rickrack Maxi is all about effortless style, bold print, flattering fit, and playful rickrack details. Shop now and get ready to glow. Okay, so this one again is focused on style and trend. It's not too bad. It's quite basic, quite short and to the point. Sometimes that actually works on copy depending on the product that you're selling. But in this case, again, not too bad. I would say GPT is slightly better in this case. Focus on comfort and versatility. So boho chic made easy. So body, meet your new go-to, the Kalinda, I hope I'm saying this right, maxi dress. I'm sorry if this is your brand and I'm butchering it. So 100% cotton comfort, a flattering gathered waist and a vibrant print that goes from beach days to dinner dates. I actually really like this one because it's kind of putting where you can use the dress in, so people can relate to a lot more, because when people buy clothes, they usually buy it for an occasion, whether that's a holiday, a dinner, or whatever you're buying it for. So yeah, that's quite good in my opinion. Call to action, get yours, not so good. So yeah, that one's okay as well. Focus on feeling and confidence. This is should be interesting. Headline: feel amazing in the new Kalinda dress. Body: sunshine is in a dress. The Kalinda maxi vibrant orange, playful details and flattering fit will make you feel confident and radiant. Plus, it's super comfy. This is not too bad, but again, it's very direct and to the point. I think you could make it a bit better, in my opinion. I imagine if you prompted it further and told it to go into more detail, it would definitely spit you something better out. Call to action: discover. Very basic again. Short and sweet with emojis. Headline: your summer statement dress, Kalinda maxi orange abstract print. Rack bonus. Okay. Not too bad. Highlight afterpay. I wouldn't do that personally, but some people might try it. It's gave us key elements here used in these ads: strong headlines, concise body, which is really good as well. Important consideration for Facebook ads: visually pair these with high quality. This actually gave us some more stuff as well. I think the two of them are actually really good here, and they're different. And I think if you prompted them further, you will get a lot better information out of both. Although after this first attempt, I would say this one looks a bit weaker in terms of ad copy. I would say this has got maybe better information and actually seems a bit more personalized. When you write a lot of copy on GPT, usually find it feels very generic and almost like they're using it across everybody's responses. It kind of feels like there's a lot of like catchy words, like some of them say, for example, skyrocket, things like that. You've probably noticed. And it just seems a bit samey, I suppose. I think if I was to prompt these further, I actually think this one would come out better in my opinion. So let's give them a ranking on the next slide here and see what we think. So in terms of accuracy, I would give this, nope, sorry about that. I would give this, I would say it was quite accurate in terms of what it done. So I would give this probably an 8, and I would give GPT probably the same at an 8. Well, maybe actually less, just because it got the shipping, the pre-order wrong. So I would say accuracy just took it on Gemini. In terms of detail, in this case, I actually think GPT went into a bit more detail here on this stuff. Now, whether that actually formatted well or was in the right place to put it is a different question. But in terms of overall detail, I actually think it gave us more. So in this case, I'm going to give this one to GPT. I would say GPT got a 9. And I would say in terms of detail, I was not too impressed by the detail of the initial prompt in this one. So I'm actually going to give this a 6. Usefulness, I think both of them are quite useful after the first attempt, but if we're just using the one prompt, I would actually say GPT is a lot more useful. So I would say 8, and I would actually give this most likely a 5 to start with. But again, if you continued to prompt this, I think that Gemini might take the edge, just because it seems like it's got a lot more reasoning going on under the hood than GPT, which seems a bit more generic. Again, just my opinion. Feel free to mess around with these and share what you think. So that's the test so far. So I would say overall they're actually quite similar, but I think if you were to continue to use these in the future, I believe that Gemini is going to take the edge, in my opinion. And that's from someone who uses basically ChatGPT every day of the week as part of my job, which is marketing completely online using paid ads. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found some of this information useful. I thought it would be better just to show these two models getting used in an actual real case scenario, which is something I do every day. If you found it useful, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you actually think these are accurate as well, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.